What is up? It's One Hit Wonder Wednesday.
Whew, I got mine, boys.
It's going to be awesome. I got mine, too. Excited.
Got mine.
Trump's on tonight. By the way, this is how the day started. I come on in here, start talking to Bell. Bell has to call the insurance company.
Oh.
He's just like, this isn't working. My name's Bell. It's Bell. It's the
I
same
can't tell you,
name I
I've never
used.
been
It's all
happier to
just-
know that we're changing insurance companies.
But you were, this is why people are over the health insurance world. You were there for God knows how long, and you're yelling at somebody that it's not their fault that they have a horrible system.
Right.
And you were so frustrated. I'm like, oh, this is not going well. I'm going to get up and go talk to our good friend Ken. This feels uncomfortable for everybody involved. Poor guy in India is getting yelled at.
Dude, I don't care how simple the reason is to call your insurance company, but it is at least a 30-minute phone call minimum.
Oh, God, yeah. And that's just to get to a human.
Well, right, to get to a human, and then so you ask your question, but then they have to read off the card that's in front of them.
Yes.
And it starts with, how was your day today?
Yes. And then they tell you their fake name.
Yes.
My name is Roger, and I'm from Main Street, USAAmerica.com. You're like, really, Roger?
My name is Cliff.
Yeah.
How was your day today? Well, it's not going very well, and yours is about to go downhill, too.
I'm calling your ass. By the way, there's no translation needed by the anger that I'm about to have. You're like, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. It's going to be great.
I literally get a stomach ache before I have to call the insurance company.
It's just, you were so, there was one time he's like, I keep hitting the button, Chad. I'm hitting the same button. It's not just, I'm hitting the same button.
It would ask me for like my birth date, and I would give my birth date, and it would sit there, and it would sit there, and it would sit there, and it would go, we could not understand you. Please say it again. And I would say it again. And it was, I mean, I'm so glad it wasn't in person because violence would have ensued.
Yeah, it was not a good look. It's one of those things where you're like, this was not my finest moment, sir. I apologize.
Yeah, and it's not the person on the other end. It's not their fault.
No.
But it is just so frustrating.
Well, that's why they make the big bucks, is because they have to take all the heat.
They do. They have to take all the heat. And
what are they making? $3 an hour?
Probably.
In India? No, not that much.
No, in India, I think, it's one of those things. They probably get okay money. Yes, you're lucky to get one of those gigs because those gigs started to, because now that they're using AI for a lot of stuff, they're moving away from that. So, but it was the frustration. You could feel it in the corner. I was like, this is uncomfortable.
I got to say though, it's going to be a lot less satisfying screaming at AI.
Yeah. Unless AI fights back, has like some pithy remarks.
Yeah, you say something nasty to AI, and then in 3 hours you get a knock at the door.
That's right. Or your computer goes completely offline. You're like, what the hell happened? Mm-hmm.
Are you...
And then it takes over. Are you gaming, Bell?
Are you Bell K?
No, not anymore.
Who wants to know?
No, I don't even know who Bell K is. Never even heard of that person. Yeah, they're
sounds like a fake name to me.
Mm-hmm. That is. It's my stage name. This is why people are frustrated with the insurance. It's not even the insanity of what we have to go through in today's world for insurance is a reason everybody's frustrated. There's and it's not just the cost. The cost, yes, that's a big deal, but it is the care, trying to get to your doctor. It is once you're to your doctor, you've got a limited amount of time, and then everybody's got to touch a piece of paper. And even to make a phone call, there's 12 different things you have to go through. They tried to dissuade you. People are over it. They are. It is. I mean, it's,
And no, Bernie, that does not mean that I want Medicare for all.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know. Why can't we pay for it? It should be easy. Absolutely. Can't believe it's not happening.
I'm rich. Why aren't you?
Yeah. That's the name of his book. I'm rich. Why aren't you? Let's be rich.
That he sold for $29.95.
$29.95. That's right. It's free. That's how much knowledge I want you to get. $29.95 worth of knowledge. The frustration, though, because today they're trying to push a vote on the floor because Mike Johnson's like, we're not going to vote for this thing. We're not voting for this, the subsidies. And people are frustrated. They're pissed. They're scared, too. They're angry. I mean, and this isn't going to fix the problem, the subsidies, but you guys got to come up with a fix. And we'll play some audio later from Chip Roy, who went off on the Republicans and Democrats about how bad this entire situation's become.
And it's almost like Mike Johnson is acting like he's got all the cards when there's another shutdown looming, dumbass.
Yeah.
And you think that the American people are going to look at this one and go, "Oh, well, that was the Democrats' fault too."
Yeah, they're not buying a lot of what's being sold. They're not buying a lot of what's being sold when it comes to so much of this stuff. They're looking around. They're seeing their wages go up a little bit, but inflation's still staying hot. And now with the interest rate drop, you watch, inflation's going to run a little bit even hotter. They're frustrated at the fact that they're not sure what's going on with healthcare, but they know healthcare is going up, and not everybody's quite sure what that's going to end up looking like. They're just right now. They're seeing the jobs numbers, which weren't great. They weren't. I mean, we've lost jobs. We've averaged 17,000 jobs since August. Yeah, that isn't a good look either. There's a lot of frustration out there, and I feel it from people. It doesn't mean things are bad and the world's coming to an end. No. Next year, we're going to be fine. We're going to take a dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. But people want some, I know everybody says, well, I want government out of healthcare. They're never leaving healthcare. Too much money.
This is why you're dumb to ever give government any authority or power that it doesn't legally deserve.
Yeah. And by the way, tomorrow I'm going to play it. My doctor. So I have one of those primary care doctors, concierge medicine, whatever people call them, where I pay him a flat rate every month for my family, and we get full access to him. When we go see him, we'll spend 2 hours with him just hanging out talking. If I need something, I text him. He texts me right back.
If he's on the golf course, he takes the call.
Yeah. I mean, and he's going to break down why this is a mess, why he got out of the industry across the board, what a nightmare it has become. And how because we were joking the other day. The only thing you need to know right now, if you want to be in the medical industry, you don't need to know anything about medicine. You need to know about paperwork and regulations. So tonight, Trump, what do you think it is? From what I understand, it's about the $1,000, the giving accounts are going to debut. He's going to talk about that. Remember those? Everybody's going to get $1,000 for your kids.
Oh, yeah, the savings
Yeah,
accounts.
the Trump savings account. So, they're going to give you those.
I'm not buying it. I think it's going to be a nice 30-minute speech on why we have to go in and invade Venezuela to save America.
Save America. And
get some oil.
Well, that's, what's her name? Susie Wiles, by the way, in that article, Vanity Fair. She just basically said, it's about Maduro and regime change. It's not about drugs. I don't believe that. Believe it. Believe it. All she did in that article, I've read it, is everything you kind of think, pretty true. Everything you kind of think. She gave access, and they're willing to run all the tapes too. So then there goes that. So taken out of context, I think she did it because, and Trump knew about it. If you want to play a little 4D chess, that he wanted to light some fires under some people, make some people uncomfortable. Because, he likes that. He loves that. That's why everybody says, do you think JD's going to get it? You want to know why I don't think JD's? Whoever fights for it hard enough, Marco or JD, he wants to see them fight. He enjoys it. But I think tonight it's going to be about he's going to debut his cameo. He's going to have one of those cameo accounts.
What do you think it'll cost to get him to do one?
$100,000 straight into my Cash App. Oh, that'd be so awesome. 100,000, 30 seconds. You tell me what to say. I'll say it. It'll be great. Everyone's going to love it. Who wouldn't want a happy birthday from Uncle Donald? I don't know what else he's going to talk about. I couldn't tell you. I think he's going to talk about where they think they're headed in 2025. from 2025 to 2026, how he was left with the worst economy in the history of mankind. We've never seen anything like this. If it wasn't for him, we would have been out in the streets eating each other.
We were on the brink of an apocalypse.
Apocalypse, that's right. We couldn't have survived. He had to save us, and he's going to do that. Then he's going to talk about 2026. It's going to be the greatest year in the history of mankind. And only he could bring us that. He's brought in $758 trillion in tariffs. And China paid for it all, and that's what I think it's going to be. That's it. I was hoping somebody said UFOs. Nah, it's not UFOs. I got a take on the UFO, though. My fun conspiracy on that coming up a little bit. It's a good one, too. It's a good one on the whole UFO thing. But not the – no, he's not going to do that. He probably will talk about Venezuela, I'm assuming, at some point tonight. I don't know exactly. It's not a full embargo. It's not. They're not completely taking everything. If it's shipping oil, they're going after it. If it's got other stuff, whatever stuff it is, not drugs, but I don't know if they make stuffies over there or bananas. I don't even know what the hell they do in Venezuela anymore at this point in time. Then they're not going to go after that, because if they try to blockade everything, that would be considered an act of war, and he'd have to go to Congress, which we know he won't do. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be interesting, though. What do you think the over-under is? How long does he speak for?
I think he talks for an hour and a half, and it's about a half-hour-long speech.
Okay. Because then he's going to wander in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And one other thing I want to talk about tonight. It's going to be great. It's fantastic. My cameo is awesome. You guys are going to like it. Anything you want Uncle Donald to say, he'll say it. $100,000.
For an extra $50, he'll put on a costume.
That's right. It's going to be great. You guys see Uncle Sam? They're going to say Uncle Donald now. I don't think he'll talk about... I think it's all going to be about where we're headed. It's been a good year. We've got stuff fixed. I don't even know if he's going to mention any... He may mention other world leaders. I don't think he's going to talk much about the people around him. You know? JD, I don't think so. Marco, probably not. And it's going to be, maybe how bad the Democrats are.
If he brought up Marco, it would almost feel like he was, why?
Favoring Marco. Marco's got a lot of jobs. He does. I mean, he's leading the big attack on Venezuela soon. We got him a boat.
Trump has saved us so much money just having to pay Marco one salary to do 100
salary.
jobs.
That's what Doge did. Elon's like, it'd be great if we just gave Marco every one of these jobs. He's like, what? So it'll be...
but only one salary.
Only one salary. 200... Well, I don't even know what he makes. 220? What do you think a Secretary of State makes?
I don't know.
Let's take a look. Secretary of State salary. I'm going to go with 220. What do you guys think?
I say 250.
I go with Ken. I say 250.
All right, Secretary of State's salary is
250.
Oh, right on the nose. $250,600.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's how much they offered me, but I wanted more.
Well, for all the jobs, or were
Aren't you greedy?
Just the one. I said, nope, not going to do that. I'm going to keep my day job in Nashville.
It's going to be great. It's going to be, will Kylie watch it tonight? We got some good Kylie. Got some other crazy stuff too. But I don't think he'll talk healthcare. I don't think he'll talk healthcare. I think maybe Venezuela, but I think it's all going to be about the economy and affordability. If I'm Susie Wiles, stay away from saying it's a hoax. Talk about how you guys feel it. It's going to take time. We're building something new. We're working hard. Stay away from, it's greater than it's ever been. You guys are stupid, even though you go to your bank and you feel like it's not great.
This is hard work, and we're doing the work that we need to do.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's simple. People will stick with you for a while. They're not staying with you forever. You're going to have to show them something, but they'll stick with you for a while if you are honest with them. But if you can go out there and say you've brought in $18 trillion. You can go out there and say that everything, the 2020 was stolen and all the stuff. But when it comes to the financial world, that's the one thing where no matter how biased you are for Trump or Biden or anybody, reality will snap you right, the reality of your bank account and how expensive stuff snaps you right back into focus. All right, coming up, speaking of UFOs, I want to talk about this. We got One Hit Wonder Wednesday today. We all have our songs. We're all super excited about them. And some irony about yesterday and Jimmy Stewart and the whole It's a Wonderful Life. Plus, as I told the guys today, there are some people out there, if you're a person of size, later on, I'm just letting you know, this is not a mean thing, but you may not be happy about this. It has nothing to do with me. Maybe a little bit, but mostly the humor. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Did somebody say cameo?
They wanted me to wish you happy Chinooka. I have no idea what Chinooka is, but happy Chinooka because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chinooka.
That right there is
That's Smokey Robinson.
That is talking about Chinooka. I celebrated some Chinooka last night with our menorah. Oh, Hanukkah.
The lighting of the one candle.
Yeah, the lighting of the one candle. That's Chinooka. He actually went back and recorded it when somebody's like, it's Hanukkah. He's like, why'd they put the C there? Happy Chinooka. This movie is maybe the most mysterious movie in Hollywood. It is coming out. They released a teaser trailer yesterday.
For the Spielberg?
It's called Disclosure. And let me just tell you, first of all, he got a lot of access to stuff from the Navy, from the U.S. government. Not only that, some people who went deep into this thing and worked with him had to go and get clearances for things. On top of that, they are filming other parts of the movie where other actors don't see what's going on. It's really, really, really weird. And yes, it's about alien-ish life forms.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Let's. Today is. Today's.
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
Emily Blunt is the star of the movie, and she's like a weather girl for like a Good Morning America, and in the middle of her thing, she starts freaking out.
Jimmy Stewart for the year 2025.
And it's not about little green men, but there's something out there, and they're not nice, by the way, which has kind of been the hint of this whole thing that we're hearing. And my thought was, you know what? Maybe the best way to actually tell us if there is aliens is we'll have to do it with the movie, because it might scare them. Let's just see how they react. If it gets too crazy, then nothing. But this movie's going to be big, and it is he's a big believer, by the way, of aliens. He believes there's something out there. Old Spielberg. You want to know something weird about Spielberg? Check this out, guys. Spielberg was supposed to direct Cape Fear. Did you guys know that? He was supposed to do Cape Fear. And Bill Murray was going to play De Niro's part. He ended up not doing that. And Scorsese was doing a movie. He took over Cape Fear, and he left that movie for Spielberg. That movie was Schindler's List. Could you imagine Schindler's List with Scorsese? Like Joe Pesci as one of the guards?
I can't imagine that movie without Spielberg doing it.
Yeah, I know. It was
Plus, he has such a. With him being Jewish and having family members who died in the Holocaust, that's got to be an ultra personal.
Yeah,
movie
you would
to
think
him.
that was. It was such an odd because a lot of times when you're pitching stuff, you attach people to things in hopes that that'd be interesting. You throw everything against the wall. But this movie's called Disclosure, and it is going to creep you out.
Is it Disclosure or Disclosure Files?
I think it's just Disclosure. Disclosure, but it's Disclosure. That's right now. All it just says Disclosure. It might change by next. It comes out next summer, So they're far away from getting this thing out. And a lot of people have been asking, is it a continuance of, what was it? What's the space movie he did, the other one?
It's a sequel to E.T.
No, not E.T., but Close Encounters.
Close Encounters, and he also did that War of the Worlds remake.
Yeah, but this is not.
Sort of, it gives me a little vibes of that, though.
Yeah, but he's like, you're thinking space, interdimensional, two separate things. We'll see. All right, coming up, it is One Hit Wonder Wednesday. And we are doing the Christmas version of One Hit Wonder Wednesday. Well, at least I am. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I'm not.
I know, he doesn't. He's probably got some silly, crazy, wacky thing that he found somebody saying in 1973 that nobody recognized. Well, figure it out. And Ken has his ready to roll. He's very excited about it as well. So be prepared. One Hit Wonder Wednesday, straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 987. Yesterday, a hot take about a movie. You guys might recognize this movie.
Merry Christmas! Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
So there was that. Yeah, there was that. So you guys remember that?
Yes, sir.
So today I'm sitting there and I see this thing pop up and I go, this is an interesting thing. This trailer. What's this trailer for? For Jimmy. What's this movie about?
Dear Father Dad, I'm not a praying man. I'm at the end of my rope and show me the way. You are a star. And America needs stars right now.
How does it feel to be a legend, James?
It's the best feeling in the world.
Black skies are coming, Jim. Mark my words, we'll be at war before Christmas.
Don't I have the right to serve my country just like anyone else does?
America can't afford to lose Jimmy Stewart.
It's a full Jimmy Stewart major motion picture about him. I played these guys. I can fly the plane, all of this stuff. And I'm like, oh, my God, talk about the irony. Because that's what yesterday I heard from
It's
somebody.
about time.
Yeah. Oh, my God, I want to totally be in the military. It's going to be great. But it shows all of that. And it starts out with him sitting at the bar, them filming it. You know, Frank Capra filming It's a Wonderful Life. And he's doing this, oh, why, Father, why? Whining. And when I got home, I texted the guys because my wife asked me, would you guys talk about that? I said, It's a Wonderful Life. She goes, that whiny bitch.
George Bailey.
George. Come on, George. Coming up, hour number 2 of the program. Talk a little bit about tonight's big speech. What will Trump give us?
I'm going to give everybody a dire wolf.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'm like, dude, I'll triple vote for you now. We're not getting dire wolves. It'd be great if we did. A bunch of other good stuff to get to as well, including something that will make some of you mad. And we're just letting you know that early. It's kind of like a disclaimer. So that way you can't be going, I didn't know that was going to happen. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997.